𝗏𝗏𝗃 back to the cup break. It served him pretty well in match 2. He's got a ball, he's not got much of a chance though.
I don't know, I think the last couple of balls rolling have left him a really good chance.
When this first came out, it looked, you sort of get an eye for these things, don't you? It looked like it was going to be horrible and congested in the middle, round about here. And then it's just a couple of tickles, might just have opened this up enough.
There's a red right in the middle that goes, but getting to the potting angle on that red is tricky. You've got the 3 yellows and the red in the triangle area. His first red actually is a little bit of a dinky, delicate one at the top. So yellows is the play. Those 3 yellows, I'm not sure any of them go. Oh, he's straighting off anyway, he knew straight away. So
ball in hand. Time.
Ball in hand, I think you go reds here. Unless you can pot one of those yellows. It just doesn't look like it. It looks like they all block each other. Ah, one goes in the centre pocket. As we see, have another look here at the in-off. I think that may be where 𝗏𝗃𝗃 was trying to get to. So the fact that this goes in the centre pocket, yellows are definitely an option. Or definitely the option.
Yellow balls in.
Ryan's really improved into the night. A couple of errors in his first match, the 3-3 draw with Christophe. Very good against Luke. And it looks like he's sharp here.
Dream start really for Ryan, isn't it? 𝗏𝗃𝗃 must win. Ryan has a draw. So he almost in effect starting the match 1-0 up. And now he adds to that advantage.
The draw does play big when it's this situation where essentially it's a straight either or. Whoever has the draw, just especially in the match clock situation, tight at the back end, you just have such an advantage.
Second frame, right, so it's a break. Maybe 1 frame to 0.
It's been a little bit of a story on the break tonight. Ryan starting off cup breaking, golden break, moves to the front ball break, and passing him on the way past is 𝗏𝗃𝗃 heading in the opposite direction. And both players' form has changed since they've made those adjustments. But Ryan's front ball break looks brilliant.
And at the same time, Christophe Lambert, doesn't matter what he does, he was not going to make a ball off his break.
Yeah, Christophe was doing the no ball potted break. Really good at that.
Yellow balls nominated.
Chosen yellows, just had to nominate that to be clear. Knew he was very close to the red there, that's why he had to make sure that was selected.
Wasn't much room for that opening shot. That was a big issue on yellows. I wasn't sure that he was on it. Yeah, just got through. You see, play with just a trace aside, just to get through. He could have done with being down the table another 2 rolls here. These 2 reds are in his path and they just don't offer a good line, really. I think if he floats this in, he goes into the red below the yellow, and that doesn't get him on anything. Yeah, I'm not surprised he's changed his mind here. And that's nice. That will work.
That's the worst shot he's played in a little while. He's still got hope, but that's a long way short.
I'm a little bit surprised he didn't play up for the yellow to right centre there, because he had the angle to do so. I know he was worried about getting a high angle again and having those reds, but because he'd cleared the other yellows there, he could have played into a red and still had a shot on this yellow. And Ryan saw it the other way around, and
he's played brilliant recovery.
Beautiful.
Unbelievable good shot from Ryan Pisani.
He is off angle here, but that's okay. Might just screw off one cushion. If he's avoiding the red, he might play two. Very good visit to the table, this one, for Ryan Pisani, that really will give him some breathing room in this match. Remember, he has to lose 3 frames from here if the 8-ball goes in, which of course it will do. Been impressive tonight. Job isn't done. There is still over half this match still to go, but winning the first 2 frames is ramping all the pressure up onto 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏, who, even though he still has hopes of qualification here, has not been at his best tonight. I'm going to be interested to see what Kyle decides to do here. For whatever reason, he didn't like the front ball, even though it was looking good for him, and he's moved to the cut break. And that also really hasn't paid too many dividends for him. Well, he gets a ball, and the chance is a good one. It's a very good one.
Yellow ball's in play.
The reason he took that, because obviously he had other options, but the reason he's taken that one, it was going to be the trickiest yellow on the table, but moving the 8-ball has just made the yellows on the right-hand side a little bit tricky. The yellow fell. I wonder what was going on there. Rich Rhodes, our referee, is having to replace the yellow. If the ball falls in, which does happen every now and then, it's been a while since I've seen it, but if the ball does fall in, then it just gets replaced.
Yeah, it's a lesser spotted rule, that.
Back in the days of old, that used to be a foul. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can. I really can, actually.
Yeah.
In the days of yore, some of the things that happen,
yeah,
you sort of look at now and you think, how on earth did anyone put up with that? But that, I mean, you can make that case for so many different things, I guess.
I'll tell you what's really fun with that rule is when it happens mid-shot and it affects the shot, because then it has to be replayed and everything has to be put back. It really is tough.
Is Kyle going to risk playing into this 8-ball just to have a little free of it? Yes, he is. Oh, that couldn't have come out much nicer, I don't think. Just has to be wary of the red. Plays big here, but he's fine. Lovely.
Keeping Ryan a bit honest here. That was a very good break clearance for Kyle, reminding Ryan that he's ready to pounce if there's a mistake.
Right, Pisani to break. Leading 2 frames to 1.
Second time he's been quite close to a golden duck in the match.
I'm blown away that it's dry though. Watch this bottom left-hand corner. I know the cue ball's closed, but watch this red. I just don't know how that didn't fall in. I thought it was going to fall in and the 8-ball might go, and in the end, nothing. And 𝗏𝗏𝗃𝗏 has an opportunity to really step in here and change this night. Red on the right-hand side above the yellow is an awkward problem. Everything else is okay. Well, solves one problem, creates half another.
Young 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 been watching his buddy 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 tonight. Years of Monday nights will remember him from his Pairs Cup run with his old man last year. And he'll be disappointed to see Kyle come up short on that red. But he's definitely got a foothold in the frame. He'd definitely rather be reds, but Ryan will just be so pleased to be back at the table.
I think that's the 3rd pot tonight for Kyle at least, where he just can't believe he's missed it. It's almost though he's not thinking about the pot because it was all about the control on the cue ball, and he's taken his eye off the pot for a 3rd time tonight. Interested to see what he does here. That 8-ball's tough. Combination shots not really an option for it if you pot it down to the 8-ball. It's very difficult to make both red and 8-ball, which is an option when you get if you're on the 8-ball. You can't do it with your final colour set in the 8-ball. If this plant's guaranteed, you could play it to go into the red or go into the 8-ball whilst there's a yellow over right centre. But I think if you played it with any sort of pace, especially on that angle, you're probably going to squeeze it onto the jaw.
Good to see Luke McEvoy's stuck around, by the way. He was in the back of that shot watching on. Already eliminated, but sticking around to see what occurs in this final match.
He actually might have a 6-red shootout to play if he, depending on the result here, could finish 2nd. And ranking points available.
Yeah, for someone like Luke who's a first-year pro, I think the difference is only about 25 to 50 ranking points, but every point counts on your first year, that's for sure.
Absolutely. When you're starting on 0, you want every single one.
In a strange way, Kyle will feel that when Lucky's not made something happen there. 2 balls right over holes at the bottom of the table. He flew into one coming down the table. You just think lots of good things can happen there. Ryan needs to figure out how on earth he's winning this frame.
I mean, I wouldn't be against dragging it out for a little while, mind.
No, that's true. But
you do want to play to win it. You know, it's too far away to make a run to the line.
Four-ball plan. How brave you feeling? Oh, he cuts in, that helps. Yeah, that's much easier now.
Yeah, I mean, the red above the 8-ball's the one I'm interested in.
Well, can he maybe play the red now, bottom left, and just clip the right side of the 8-ball as we look at it, play it into the cushion and away?
You'd love to get to the bottom cushion to do that. That was the shot I thought he might be interested in. Just clipping off it to bump it into play. Knew he was going to be on the one over bottom right and almost certain to make the red.
Yeah, it's a nicely executed shot, that, from Kyle. It's perfect.
I have to drop this in the centre pocket. I'm not sure if the yellow will help him or not, or if it's too high. I think it probably does just help. We played it straight. And it's a foul as well. Wow. He's going to be in a world of trouble after this shot.
Shot clock now in play.
Well.
That last shot from 𝗏𝗃𝗃 could cost him his chance for the night.
Loss of turn.
Good luck, Kyle. Good luck, Kyle.
Yeah, I was about to say, you know, you normally would think one cushion here, but the 3 cushions gets him going at it at an angle where he could pot it.
1, 2, 3, close. Oh, close.
Good effort.
Foul. Ball in hand. Time.
𝗪𝗁𝗃 now will take the maximum amount of time over each of these shots, as he should. Wondered in the middle of that frame, how on earth is 𝗪𝗃𝗃 going to go win this frame? Turns out he needed 𝗏𝗃𝗃 to make a pretty big mistake.
Yeah, and that came, didn't it? I know it was delicate into the middle, but it's a foul as well. It pretty much has ended this one as a contest, because I know that Ryan's doing the right thing and taking his time here, but he will win this frame, and that will put him for 3-1 up, and the only way he can not go through is for Kyle to win 3 frames in 3 minutes. And because Ryan has the draw. Intriguing frame of ball. Looked like it was going to make for a grandstand finish tonight, but not to be. What do we need? Golden break, reverse clearance. Golden break is what 𝗏𝗃𝗃 is clinging to, or 3 1-minute clearances. Reverse clearance, break clearance, reverse clearance, break clearance. About all he's got.
He's almost certainly going to need 1 golden break, really. But that was a pretty relaxed looking 𝗪𝗃𝗃 there. And it's about as relaxed as you're ever going to be in a match like this.
Frame. 𝗏𝗃𝗃 to break.
𝗏𝗃𝗃 has been cut breaking for the last 2 matches. He needs that cut break to get the 8 ball on the move, really. 8 ball's moving. Alright, how quick can you go? Less than 3 minutes, needs a rapid clearance.
I think he has to go reds because he hasn't got a yellow. Go reds anyway. I don't think the red passes the yellow to top left, so it's pretty horrible, this. If it does pass, then he can get out. That answers that question.
Double. He's got to play it now. This misses. This night is over. But what a shot that is from 𝗏𝗃𝗃. Banging double that. But then misses the red down the rail, and the lap of honour can start ready for 𝗪𝗃𝗃. 2 minutes left to go. He's at the table at 3-1 in front in a match that he can afford to draw. This is all but over. And the P has not been shelled tonight.
He's been good. He's been very good. Match 2 and 3 in particular. Ryan can have some fun now. Put on a show to end the night. I don't think he will. He's got to do the professional job, but just pot a couple of balls and the match is over. Truth is, it already is, but why not entertain us here?
Been a really solid performance from Ryan Pisani. Joined Shane Thompson, Group 4 of the last 16. To come next week, Greg Batten, Cole Bedford, Matt Cook and Chris Hampson. Really professional job from Ryan, this been excellent. And that's game. Ryan Pisani has done it. 𝗘𝗃𝗄𝗏 falls at the last after mounting a recovery after a slow start. But for Ryan Pisani, it's all smiles for the Maltese. He takes the victory in Group 14 of the Champions League. And this competition really has been an upset-filled festival. Ryan Pisani has made it through, and we'll hear from him in just a moment.